The West Mosul operation, as you know, has been underway in terms of isolating the area for some time now. The attack into the city is something I don't want to go into details about because I owe confidentiality to the troops who are actually making the attack, but at the same time, we are very close to it, if not already engaged in that fight. The U.S. forces continue in the same role that they were in East Mosul, and the coalition forces are in support of this operation, and we will continue, as you know, with the accelerated effort to destroy ISIS. We're putting our thoughts together now. The President has been rightly reticent on it because he's waiting for my assessment and the assessment from the intelligence community, and he's open to my advice on it. But first of all, I've got to formulate where I stand, and so this is the normal collection of the information and to assess what the other countries in the region are doing in Afghanistan to help or hinder us in our efforts there. So we're still sorting that out, and here shortly I'll have my thoughts collected. I'd suggest that last year was pretty disastrous for the Taliban. They lost their leader. They took no provincial capitals, and you can say, well, that's a pretty low bar. Actually, considering that this is an organization that knows they cannot win at the ballot box and is using bombs and guns on purpose, they were unsuccessful in gaining their tactical objectives. So I think it was a lot more damaging to the Taliban, and the Afghan security forces paid a very heavy price to keep the Taliban on their back foot. But they paid it, they held, and the Taliban's in a worse position today, even though I do not equate that to success on our side.
Sir, President Trump has said that this week that the press is the enemy of the American people. Do you agree?
I've had some rather contentious times with the press, but no, the press, as far as I'm concerned, are a constituency that we deal with, and I don't have any issues with the press myself. You know, I've been talking to a fair number of military commanders around the world. I think General Thomas was probably taken a bit out of context because we all want to see everything moving smoothly. Welcome to democracy. It's at times wildly contentious. It's at times quite sporting, but the bottom line is this is the best form of government that we can come up with. So the military's job is to hold the line, and to hold the line, and to hold the line while our government sorts out the way ahead and our people speak. So we don't have any disarray inside the military, and that's where my responsibility lies. Go ahead. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.